with Neuroboxing again, and we are outside again to do another exercise video for you. This time I'm going to talk to you about doing some exercise with your poles. I have several fighters of mine that use poles for walking and for exercise, so I thought it would be fun to go over a couple of exercises if you're out and about, and excuse the cars and everybody driving by. We're on the fly here. So if you're out and about on walking or hiking and you want to add some exercises to what you're doing in addition to the walking, this is some easy fun ones to do that don't require anything. And then I'll give you a couple in the chair that you can do at home if you want, that are also just quick and easy, that can get you some movement going. We can do squats with our poles. You can have your feet wide and bring your poles in just a little bit, and you can squat down and use those poles for some leverage. You can get a little lower maybe than you normally can because you've got those poles with you. Okay, so just squat down and back. The cars are all watching us. Down and back. Okay, so squats are fun with your poles, easy to do. All right, and then you can do some lunges also with your poles. Keep those poles out to the side a little bit wider, and you can lunge forward. Do some lunges just like we were doing in one of the previous videos. You can go forward and backwards with those lunges and use those poles. You can practice your arm swing with your poles as well. If you grab your poles in the middle and you swing, you can do your high knees and your poles, and your poles will help you know where you're at, because you get those poles up a little higher, bring them out in front of you straight. Just easy things, you guys. It doesn't take a lot of creativity or effort to do some of these things. They're just easy. Okay, so there's some of that. You can do some rocking back and forth with your poles, some weight shifting. Those of you that are in my Power Moves class, you know this is called a power rock, but it's a weight shift as well. So you can shift that weight and take those poles out to either side. Back up there. So you can shift that weight, go either side there. Okay. Practice getting that other foot off the ground, shifting your weight all the way over. Easy things to do. You can do all these while you're taking a break on your hike, or while you're walking around the neighborhood, or in your front yard before you leave, or in your front yard when you come back. The nice thing about being able to still go outside is we can do these things. So keep those in mind when you're out there. Those 4 things are pretty easy. I'm going to show you a couple of things you can do in the chair when you're at home. If you want to do some stuff at your house with your poles, you can start with your poles on the outside of your feet and your feet about, I'd say hip width apart. And you can open and lean forward, open together, and open all the way out, open together. Open those feet, bring those poles out, come together. You want to lean forward when you do that. Okay, together, out, together. You can do the same thing with your poles and your arms on the inside. You might be able to get your feet a little wider. Okay. Out and in. So those 2 you can do. The other nice thing about your poles is if you're working on your sit to stands, which we didn't go over in a previous video. So a sit to stand, I'm sure everybody knows, but we'll just go over it. A sit to stand is where you sit and you stand for your exercise, ideally not using your hands. Okay? If you're working on that still, where you can't quite get up without the use of your hands, practicing, I don't know, we call them bumps in class, but everybody calls them something different. But put your poles, get your feet about hip width apart, put your poles about mid-foot. If you just practice kind of popping your butt up off that chair a little bit, it'll help you build some of those muscles up. You sit at the edge of your chair, put your sits bones right at the edge of your chair, and just kind of pop up a little bit. And do that 10 or 15 times, I promise you're going to feel it. I always do. Lean into those poles a little bit, use them for some leverage. Make sure you're on a surface where your poles won't slip. But get them nice and firmly seated and just pop up there. Okay? Do that lots of times. You practice there with that. There's a few pole exercises you can do. when you're out and about or at home with your walking sticks or Nordic poles. And so happy to share those as well. Thank you.